All right, here's where we begin. Today in Mountain View, a car fire, budget cuts, and a transit tax proposal. Let's dive in. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark, covering Mountain View today. Let's kick things off with a bang. First up, vehicle fire erupts at busy Mountain View intersection, driver unharmed. On October 28, 2025, a car caught fire at the intersection of Cuesta Drive and Springer Road. The fire was reported at 12:49 p.m., and firefighters arrived by 12:53 p.m. The driver, fortunately, evacuated safely, and traffic was managed for 20 minutes while firefighters extinguished the blaze. The cause of this fiery mishap is still under investigation. Quick response times like these are crucial. They help prevent injuries in incidents like vehicle fires. Quick thinking by the driver and the fire department averted what could have been a disaster. Good on them. Next up, let's pivot to the second story. Mountain View Wisman District braces for budget cuts amid slowed revenue growth. The Mountain View Wisman School District is facing a $7.2 million deficit this school year. This is thanks to slower growth in property tax revenue, which, as you might guess, is a major source of their funding. The district has hired Orenda Education to evaluate programs and suggest cost-cutting measures while minimizing impacts on student performance. Decisions on staffing changes need to be made by March 15, 2026, and the district's reserves are projected to dip below target levels by the 2027-28 school year. Now, over 80% of the district's budget is spent on employee salaries and benefits. So, balancing financial constraints with educational quality is a bit of a tightrope walk. Choosing the priciest evaluator when you're in a financial crunch seems counterintuitive, but deadlines are a reality. Let's not overcomplicate this. They likely picked Orenda for their expertise and ability to meet a tight deadline. Moving on, Bay Area Transit Funding Measure advances, targets November 2026 ballot. Governor Gavin Newsom signed Senate Bill 63, also known as the Connect Bay Area Transit Act, on October 13, 2025. This bill enables a public transit funding measure to appear on the November 2026 ballot. The measure proposes a 14-year sales tax to support Bay Area transit agencies, which are facing financial deficits. A coalition called the Connect Bay Area Transit Committee is preparing to gather over 186,000 signatures across 5 counties by June 3, 2026. This proposed tax could bring significant funding for VTA and BART, averting service cuts and supporting expansions. And the good news? Current polling indicates favorable voter support. Without this measure, we could see reduced transit services, a blow to those who rely on public transportation. Call it like it is. Transit is vital for the quality of life here. Next up, let's tie a bow on what we've covered so far. We've talked about the car fire at Cuesta Drive and Springer Road, the budget issues facing the Mountain View Wisman School District, and the advancing transit funding measure. If you're planning your weekend, don't forget to check out the Mountain View Art and Wine Festival happening downtown. It promises to be a fun-filled event with lots of local flavor. And now for something completely different, we wrap up on a lighter note. The local animal shelter has just announced a successful adoption drive, with all their kittens finding new homes. Now that's worth celebrating. And that's your report for today. This is Dean Bark for the City Report in Mountain View. Have a great day and tune in tomorrow for more news.